Good afternoon. It is June 24th, 2025. Yesterday we had, a strong finish that made the daily chart appear to be a bull bar, and today we had some follow through, as you can see. I meant to look at the, 2700 tick chart. So after the market reopened yesterday, we spiked up and then we corrected into this triangle. We broke out of the triangle. As usual, first breakouts fail, and we got two legs down. And you can see this second leg looked stronger than the first bear leg. Well, it looked that way. It didn't make as big of a move, but you can see these bars are bigger, and then it bounces, and then we get a spike in channel. And let's see, this spike in channel pretty much lasted 5 hours, and then we had this correction. It's a bear channel, and that's what created the tail on top of this bar on the daily chart. There's the tail on top. So let's take a look at this 2700 tick chart. If you're watching the price action in here, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying on a limit order down here. It's risky because there's no proven support, but I mean, this was a pretty strong move up, so you could be thinking that way. And then we bounce again here. So I wouldn't be taking shorts just yet. I mean, it's any of these shorts right here, let's say here, it's reasonable. That short, whoops, this short, but after when you get this one, doji right there, there's stem on this, there's stem on that, there's tons of dojis here. So this one's probably a little less reasonable, but you could be anticipating a reversal. So I mean, either one. And then you get on the low side, of course, you can take these. Both are reasonable. This one's a little crazy because you're going right into resistance, but you could be anticipating that this is uh, the beginning of the breakout. So I wouldn't take this high or low just yet, but it did look like we were going to turn down right there. So I could understand why people are getting trapped there. And no good signal bar to take as a lower high here. Just anticipating that the breakout fails and we test the bottom of the triangle. Boom, you get this bar. I wouldn't take, or I wouldn't call this a good entry because it looks like, we're still in this bear channel. You can see there's some resistance at the moving average. Then you get a second entry short. I like this one because, well, I was going to say we'll probably test the lows because we got a bear channel, but it's hard to say because we did just come off the low of this triangle. But I think it's worth keeping this marked. So anyway, you get a failed second entry short right here. Not sure. I don't think you'd want to take it because at this point you're really looking at this like a range, and that's just in the middle of the range, as you can see. So anyway, turns out to be a spiking channel. You could probably find the resistance pretty early. It takes until here to find that that's the support. So I think this is a two-legged pullback right here. I think you can take that. Can you take this high or low? I wouldn't be crazy about it. There's some dojis up here, a couple dojis here. I'm not crazy about it. But if you did see this as a spike and potential channel, feeling aggressive, maybe you take that. Come to the top of the channel, you get a first entry, second entry, uh, right off the moving average. You can see plenty of people got in on this, and you get this tight bull channel. Probably 15 bar micro or tight channel. And then we get a break, some sideways stuff, second leg, and then you get this strong bull bar. I think you got to take that. The overshoot led to a break, and then we get a strong rebound, basically. So I think you got to take that. We come up here, top of the channel. You get the second entry long here, but the signal bar wasn't good. I mean, you could get long here and just put your stop down here, especially because that looks like it's near the 50% mark. Yeah, so people just buying at the 50% mark on limit orders. Here you get like a stall. The market stalls here. To me, this looks like a higher low, even though it's technically not. And then eventually you can see more breaks of that trend line. So at this point, it's probably a flatter channel. You can see the resistance is flattening out. And that pretty much takes us to the rest of the day, to the end of the day, excuse me. We're in this bull channel or bear channel, excuse me. So that's how I saw it today. Keep an eye on the daily chart. We just had two bull breakout bars. Yeah, so just keep an eye on that. There's one last look at the 2700 tick chart. I'll be back tomorrow.